Find out what's going on in the world together. Your ADD news here at KROQ. Then we kick off a brand new hour of the show. And El Cheapo is checking in on a Thrifty Thursday. Here's the question. What is one thing that your spouse, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend spent way too much money on? That is always a thing that will happen in any relationship.
Oh, my God. Katie has a new thing that she wants to get involved in, and it is probably one of the most expensive things that you can do. And I'm trying to convince her why she shouldn't do it.
She want to buy a horse?
Oh, man, I wish. That'd be way cooler.
Well,
but
we'll
also,
Did you say whore?
A horse. Bring me a horse. I said whore. No, horse. I said a horse. If you want to join us for that, we'll El Cheapo checking in the next 20 minutes here for a Thrifty Thursday El Cheapo. But right now, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News. My doctor gave me a lollipop.
So Tom Brady has a huge roast coming up, and just ahead of that, he is getting some hate from his fans for once, which is surprising because I feel like his fans really worship him, but here's why they're angry. Obviously, when Tom Brady signs a thing, that thing becomes way more valuable. But a bunch of fans in Miami claim that they asked for autographs for some of their stuff, and Tom Brady basically just gave them illegible scribbles on their valuables. And they were like, I would have much rather him just not signed it than what we got, because he pretty much just defaced our stuff. And there's no way to prove that this looks anything like his signature or is his signature. So if you're going to sign something, sign something.
Yeah, but if you're a real fan, then you would just think it was cool that Tom Brady held the thing and scribbled on it with a Sharpie. If you're trying to resell it, that's the thing. All of these athletes, rock stars, actors, etc., part of the reason they've stopped doing it is because they feel like they're not being approached by their real fans that want to keep it and love it and cherish it. It's everyone that's just trying to resell it on eBay.
But the people who are complaining were some of these people were part of an event, and they had forked over $3,600 for these VIP tickets to a weekend conference where Brady was one of the speakers, and they got like some front row seats, they got a meet and greet, and an autograph signing. So they thought it was part of,
Do you have any autographs that you have, that you care about, that you keep?
From people?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't think I have any.
Really?
That's
shocking, especially being in this biz.
Yeah, but it's a weird thing to ask.
We have some autographed stuff in the production office.
No, I mean like you and your person at home, you have one autograph, you're like, that thing is signed by so-and-so,
Well,
and
one of
I
the
love
cast members of the L Word signed a hat, but I actually think I lost it.
The L Word? What the hell?
The L Word is one of the biggest lesbian shows of all time, and Alice signed it, and she's the hottest character, and she's bisexual.
Hat dropped in value drastically.
She's also
I
in
know,
a band.
Klein, you have a couple, right?
I did, and then I had a pair of boxing gloves that were signed by Sylvester Stallone, but then Allie forced me to give them to a listener.
I didn't force you to. We decided to auction off some of our stuff for charity, right? Isn't that what we did?
There was no charity involved. You made I lost a bet, and you made me give away my there was no
That's
charity.
what you get for having valuable stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
all I have is the L Word.
I think Allie asked me, what is the thing I have that I'm most proud of? And I said, I have a boxing glove signed by Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, but can you tell it's signed by Sylvester Stallone?
Yes, of course you could have. Well, ask the person who has it now. I don't have it anymore.
I feel like if we took something in this studio and just scribbled on it and said it was Tom Brady's, we could probably sell it on eBay.
You could, but then eventually you get one of those guys at Pawn Stars that goes, I got to call in my friend. He's an expert at autographs. And then they look at it and they go, the
How do they know if you're literally just scribbling? And a lot of people do that now with their signatures because people don't want to waste their time. Like if on those little screens where it's like sign here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like,
nah.
Right. Like nobody even has legible
You're right.
signatures anymore. So how can you even tell whose is whose?
Good point. This is a great side hustle. Just scribble on a bunch of random stuff and sell it as if it was signed by famous people.
Exactly. All right. There have been many attempts to stop people from speeding. I think we all know by now that those speed radars don't work. It's like once you blow through a couple of those and you don't get any tickets, you just start going, oh, who cares? And then there were the red light cameras, but people can get around those too. But then this one would be by far the most aggressive. It's a new bill that would, if passed, put a speed assistance system in your car. And it would use horrible visual and audio signals to alert the driver if the car is going more than 5 miles per hour over the speed limit.
So they alert you and you go, and what does it matter?
Exactly. The thing is, I get so many damn alerts in my car, and they're like, oh, you're going into another lane, or oh, pay attention. And I'm like, shut up.
You're gonna die. Whatever.
Yeah, that one you should probably pay attention to.
Shut up, alert.
Well, some of them, it's like, I'm not going into another lane. You just think I am because you're a dumb car. And
Yeah,
then
but-
if I look to my left to look at a view, it's like, alert, 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 look ahead. And I'm like, dude, leave me alone. Let me live.
That's funny because the car that I have now has a heads-up display. So in front of me when I'm driving on the windshield, it shows me what I'm driving and what I'm supposed
it's
to be
like
driving.
a hologram on it?
Yeah,
It's projected
hologram.
on? Oh, dude, that's cool.
And it
What?
literally shows me that you're going 68 and you're supposed to be going 35, and it's right there in my face. And
Oh, that's annoying.
And I've learned that if I just blink, squint with my eye, and block my other
can't
hand,
see
I
one
can't
side?
see. I can't see it. And then it's like no harm, no foul.
See, we'll find a way to get around all of it.
Yeah, take that technology to keep us safe. Huh? Joke's on you.
All right, as we discussed yesterday, there's a lot of anniversaries coming up for album shows, movies. Pulp Fiction just had their 30-year anniversary. This week, people have been celebrating YouTube's anniversary. They're not 20 just yet. This is the 19th anniversary, but a ton of people in celebration have been rewatching the first YouTube video ever posted. And this was taken at the San Diego Zoo in front of some elephants. And just for reference, this is 19 years ago what YouTube was like.
All right, so here we are, one of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really, really, really long trunks, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
God damn, that sucked.
By the way, that video has 317 million views, and the guy who posted it has 4.64 million subscribers, and this is the only video he's ever posted.
Wow, just got there first.
Yeah. And there's even a description. It says 00 intro, 05 the cool thing, 17 seconds end.
I guarantee you that most videos uploaded today are probably the same quality. They're just not in the algorithm to put them out.
Yeah, you're
You know what I
probably
mean?
right.
So we don't see them, but they're still all trash.
When that was
most of them.
the only video, everyone got it forced to them because they go, "Hey, it's a guy looking at elephant's trunk at zoo,"
and you're like, whoa,
"What
I
else
gotta
is there?"
see this.
There's no Mr. Beast yet, so this is what you'll all be watching.
Klein Alley Show.
Allie is like a silly, kind of funny, heavy-set lesbian.
You guys are really hilarious, especially Klein. He's all hairy and stupid, But I love you.
My name's F and Kevin. Hello.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Correction, Allie is no longer a heavy-set lesbian. We're going to have to change all the intros to the hours, especially after we say goodbye to Fat Allie. She doesn't exist anymore. Just regular Allie now. Regular average Allie, as the good Lord intended.
Hi.
There she is. And people
I'm
are
not special
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you're getting a lot. There is so much love coming through for you on the GOAT line, and also a lot of people that are upset.
Hey, Ali, it's your old pair of fat jeans. I haven't seen the light of day in years. I don't know where'd you go, but hopefully you wear me one more time.
Are those my G's on life support?
That's your old pair of fat jeans on life support right now. Guy has not seen the light of day in some
I
time.
think we're going to unplug. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Goodbye. See ya. We got a good hour planned for you. El Cheapo checking in. What is something that your significant other spent way too much money on that fires you up?
Yeah, a
because
hobby or something they like to collect, or, it really could be anything.
you can hold a lot of things over your boyfriend or girlfriend's head, but if there was a time when they spent way too much on something, especially if it was stupid, you can always bring that up, because anytime there's a financial decision that needs to be made, you can be like, remember that time you
Yeah, you
did
spent
whatever?
$5,000 on a Tom Brady signed football.
Worth it. We'll get to that coming up this hour. Also, Dead Tooth was in the streets of Long Beach, as she is, looking for the dead truth. That's right. Our very own Vanessa was out and about. She's always looking for salacious stories. She's gone to the hairstylist. She's gone to the... where are some of the other places she's gone to meet salacious...
Tattoo shop.
Oh, the tattoo shop.
Barber shop.
Where did you go this time looking for salacious stories?
I went to bars in the daytime.
Oh, daytime bars. Those daytime bar drinkers.
That's
and
when you get real stories,
and
I
the
feel like.
bartenders, yeah.
Because they're like, why aren't you at work right now? Well, let me tell you.
So we'll get to that coming up later this hour. We kick things off right now, though, with Hoosier on the world famous KROQ.
Klein, the world Alley
Famous
Show.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
A lot of questions on the text line about that song. Can Omar chime in with how many views it currently has on YouTube, the video for that song from Evanescence? Meanwhile, 208 answers the question. Just updated, 1.3 billion views on YouTube, Omar.
Oh!
I know you're
Nobody
always.
cares.
You do care. Does anyone know? Does anyone know how many views this song has? Someone must know. Someone ask Omar. A lot of questions.
God damn it.
There's a rumor circulating, Allie, that Amy lead singer of Evanescence, was going to potentially take over the lead vocal duties for Linkin Park.
Oh, no way.
And she just commented on it and said that.
You said no?
And said no. She said that she had not heard that. She's not been approached by Linkin Park, but she would potentially consider doing it part-time. So I'm just saying.
Part-time? You can't do Linkin Park part-time.
That's all I'm saying is I don't know how these rumors get started.
I mean, what's
don't
happening
know.
with Evanescence?
Who knows? Apparently,
That feels like more part-time.
You would think, but I'm sure they're doing festivals all over the middle of the country. I don't know. They're probably very busy. They got that smash song, 1.3 billion views. Did you hear that?
You know what? I stand corrected.
Let's get to your news right now. Then we will get into a brand new hour of the show, complete with tickets for you.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News. News you can trust. Ish.
So robbery has obviously become a huge problem in Southern California, but this crime that I'm about to tell you about is less common and way funnier. I don't know if you saw the video of this. It was making the rounds yesterday, but a bunch of teenagers broke into a business and instead of stealing stuff, just decided to vandalize the cars and dance upon them.
Teenagers on a vandalism rampage, blasting a fire extinguisher and twerking on top of cars.
They pulled down on the windows so hard that they broke the regulators.
Those bright pink Volkswagen Bugs belong to Pink Sponge Home Cleaning in Glendora. For 2 hours early Saturday morning, the vandals tore through this rooftop parking lot, causing $25,000 in damage to the parked cars.
So just breaking into a business. What is this?
That's a good twerking song. You want to twerk while you tell the story?
Go on, Klein, twerk.
I'm gonna do damage to my own body right now.
Rock the beat.
Oh my God. I love how Klein is trying to twerk, but he's just looking like a murderer.
Yeah. It's not good. I think I just pulled something
Just
too.
like angry.
Yeah.
I feel like someone would want to arrest you for robbery even if you were twerking. Like, these people are they're just a bunch of girls that are idiots and they're in high school.
They look like they were having the best time.
I know, like
on
just
the
getting,
video.
I think about all the stupid crap I did when I was like, 13, 14, where you're just like, let's just F with stuff. Let's break into my old school. Like, it was just dumb stuff.
Yep.
And I mean, I never caused $25,000 worth of damage, and apparently this business is really hurting because of that, which is not cool. But it did look like they were having the time of their lives, getting out that fire extinguisher and just being like, and then twerking on top of the pink like bugs. I mean, it just looked like a blast.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously going solar is something that California has done. California is the leading state when it comes to alternative energy, and they say it's really good for the environment, and they give you all kinds of incentives to go solar or at least use renewable energy. Now, apparently there's a downside to this.
I'll tell you what the downside is. The 75 calls I get every day, and now the knocks on the door. Those have started again.
Yeah, and then them saying, hey, you're going to save money on your energy bill 10 years from now after you pay off the panels. Well, now we have too much energy.
Too much energy?
There's too much energy, Klein. Apparently, 2.4 million megawatt hours of electricity has gone unused in the state of California, and 95% of it was solar energy. So because everyone is getting so much solar, they're not using all of the solar that they've gotten, and now they're wasting all of this energy, and that's now bad for the environment.
Wait a minute. It just goes to waste? It doesn't go into like a storage system or something?
No.
I don't know how these
I
things
sell
work.
that back to the city.
Yeah,
That's what I thought, too,
I thought
but-
you put these little power walls, like Tesla power walls up.
Yeah,
and
but
then
that's
you...
a separate thing that you have to do.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because my neighbor explained the whole thing to me,
Oh, yeah,
where
the
you
people
can.
who have solar love talking
They
about
love
it.
talking about it. So he talked about the solar,
It's like P90X
but then he also
people.
talked about that box that you can do. He's like, if I ever have extra energy, it all goes into this power grid thing so that if the
Sell it
power ever
back.
goes out, like, I'm set for life, essentially. Like,
Right.
his
Oh.
energy doesn't get wasted. But he's like, if you don't have that, then if you don't use the energy, it does just go to waste, and that is bad for the environment.
But if you have the energy and you know it's not going to cost you anything, well, wouldn't you just wouldn't you just crank your AC? Like, that's what I would do, round the clock.
Well, maybe you should, because if you're
I
getting
don't
all
have
this
solar.
No, but if you are,
I'm just
if
gonna
you've
get a
gone
huge bill.
solar and you're getting all this energy from your solar panels and not using it, that's on you. So you should be using it.
Crank that AC.
Yeah, crank the
AC.
AC and leave every light on in the house on because you got to
doors
use what
open.
you're paying for.
That's right. I'm saving the planet by doing this. Don't judge me.
All right, Klein, you know how I feel about Ritz. I think they're the goat cracker.
You are the Ritz master.
I am. I'm the Ritz master. People send us Ritz all the time. I'm killing half a sleeve a day easily. It's become the official show snack. And of course,
I wish for all of us you had said you were addicted to something else because we now have so many boxes of Ritz crackers that have been sent to us.
yeah, but we're going through them.
Yeah, but
We literally got like a pallet.
I wish you said you were addicted to gold or something,
Well, it's
whiskey.
funny you mention that because I have breaking Ritz news.
All
And
right,
I don't
next time you do a cracker segment, I got to do an intro, Crackers on Crackers. So
Okay.
just give me a heads up next time.
Okay,
Allie
sorry.
is a cracker, and she
All right.
loves
This cracker
crackers.
will let you know.
Thank
so
you.
I don't think there's been any Ritz news at all since 1934, but here we go. Ritz is coming out with a new butterier cracker.
It's impossible.
And to celebrate, they are giving away a 24-karat bar of gold in the shape of a stick of butter. Now, the stick is worth $100,000, and here's how you can win it. And follow me on TikTok, because I will be doing this. You post a video on TikTok using their Live Butterier TikTok effect, and include the hashtag Live Butterier and Ritz contest.
It's not worth it for all the... I want to see Allie do it, but it's not worth it for all the gold in the world.
Aren't Ritz crackers already high in calories and aren't that healthy for you? Like, what are they doing?
I mean,
they're making it more
what
unhealthy.
crackers are healthy for you, really.
Someone said they're banned in other countries because of how terrible they are. I don't know if
They're
that's
not
true
great.
or not.
Yeah,
but
that's right, America.
Guys,
That's
it's fine.
right. We
It's
got
not a big deal.
Klein Alley Show.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know that y'all give me eargasms every time I listen to you. Oh, baby.
Dong dong, sweet divots, rock and penny vines. Am I right? That's like my favorite one.
On Audacity's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, welcome to your Prequend on a Thursday morning just after 8 o'clock. Less than 1 hour to go. Get you on that standby boarding list. Travel to Canada and see Imagine Dragons, plus tickets to see their just announced shows right here at the Hollywood Bowl in October. I'm Klein. There's Allie.
Hello.
You got DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper.
Yeah, just full disclosure. While I was, claiming that Ritz was unhealthy, I was eating some Ritz crackers.
I know.
Really? You
We
got
all,
them too?
yeah, we all
Nice.
know.
Yeah,
We are
I got 'em right here.
all we are
Yeah.
all addicted to the Ritz.
831
Super
said
good.
is Ritz Allie's weight loss secret. And I don't think that is helping, but
I think it is. Whatever you're doing is working to the point
By
where
the
we
way, I want to know the secret.
yeah, I think
We
that-
haven't talked about it yet.
What has been your secret? And I think that you are one of these people. You could be like the new Jared Fogle, Allie, where you get to hold your big fat pants up and let everyone know that because you went to eating only Ritz.
I was
24
never as fat as Jared Fogle was. So
Fat's
wasn't he
her.
like he was like 400 pounds.
You were able to put your underwear over your head.
Yeah, you're on. You
That's
remember,
because it was pregnancy underwear.
Allie, you climbed inside of your own pair of underwear. I watched it happen. What do you
I was like
say?
a tin. I can live in that thing.
Yeah,
That's like those infomercials where they're like, I'm going to stand inside of one leg of my pants.
Yeah, I know. They do that. A lot of times these commercials, the weight loss ones, they show, like, look at 11 people now got inside the pants that I wore, and then there's some sad picture of you.
My pants are not that large. Yes, I gained pregnancy weight, and they say you're supposed to gain 30. I think I doubled that.
Yeah.
And then once I had the baby, I thought that I like stepped on the scale after. I was like, okay, that means that I lost a bunch of weight because I had the baby, and I literally only lost his weight.
Here's the video of Allie stepping on the scale.
All right. That doesn't sound like a scale breaking.
That's all we got.
Yeah, great.
That's all we got. I don't stand by that
But
at
yes,
all.
714, we are going to post the video of Klein twerking.
Okay.
Because that was captured on video. And 562 said, I actually think the goat cracker is Tom Brady.
He is a goat cracker for sure. That's why we're roasting him.
KROQ.
Klein
Alley Show. The world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Picture yourself hopping on a plane to go to Canada and see Imagine Dragons. We will make that a reality starting in about 5 minutes. Get your name on that standby boarding list. Give you tickets to see them at the just announced Hollywood Bowl shows coming up. New tour. That is all happening after this. Your ADD News.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News, Americans' most trusted news. Is not our slogan, but good for them.
All right, the airlines are not having the best year. Southwest just announced that they're cutting a bunch of staff and suspending service at 4 different airports. Smaller airports in Washington, Texas, Cozumel, Mexico, and Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse.
I know. You're not going to be able to take Southwest there anymore, Klein. It's
Damn.
It's where your college is, right?
That's where I still go to relive the glory days.
In other
Nothing
bad...
says glory days like Southwest into Syracuse.
That's true.
That's glory.
In other bad airline news, this just happened on a Lufthansa Airlines flight where they had a really, really rough landing. It was a Boeing plane. This happened at LAX. The video is terrifying. If you see the amount of bouncing that this plane did, the bouncing was so bad that they just gave up and took off again.
What a loser that pilot is.
I mean, I don't know. It's just so, is it the pilot or the plane?
Listen, remember when I flew that plane and I landed it? The first time around, I did the bouncy thing, just like this guy did. But I stuck the landing.
Yeah.
I didn't give up on it.
It does kind of go up and down quite a bit. But here's some of the play-by-play, which I didn't even know there was play-by-play for plane landing.
Whoa. We got that go around. Holy moly.
Is that the pilot?
Wow. Going around. That is the roughest landing I think we've ever caught on our broadcast. Holy moly.
Wait, hold on.
Is this like an ESPN for airplanes?
I think it's
Is this on the Ocho?
It's a good investment.
You know
I mean, there's a lot of probability that things go wrong these days.
By the way, that's what when I'm sitting at the In-N-Out by LAX, which I love, is I think it's the best In-N-Out of all the In-N-Outs. I sit at that one. This is like what I do when all the planes come in.
When one lands, you're like...
I'm also... Whoa. That's my commentary every time. Whoa. I love it.
We got that go around. Holy moly. Wow.
Does that guy set up a table and do a live podcast every day?
And he's like, someday something will happen.
Yeah, he finally got his hard landing.
Thank God. Now we have that audio. All right, here's one thing that could make you instantly more attractive, particularly if you are a man. It's something that has been proven to be true according to a lot of studies for a while.
Can I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Money.
No, this is a physical thing.
Oh, damn it.
This was actually pointed out recently because of a photo of Mark Zuckerberg.
Please say giant nostrils.
No, it's not giant nostrils.
Damn it.
So Mark Zuckerberg, there was a picture of him like in a meeting or whatever that was posted online, and he just looks like regular Mark Zuckerberg. Weird looking guy, right?
He's rich, though.
Yeah, he's rich, but I mean, he has no eyelids or eyebrows.
Yeah, but he's rich.
Right, but the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Something you can't unsee. But then somebody took AI and gave him a slight tan and a slight beard, and he looks hot. And now all these girls are talking about how Mark Zuckerberg he would be so hot if he were to just grow a little bit of a beard. And according to one of the recent studies, they found that men with light to heavy stubble are perceived as more attractive than clean-shaven people. And I know that you have a little bit of a thing going on. Jake has a beard, but I feel like if we posted photos of the rest of us in beards, I feel like all of us would be hotter.
You would.
I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that with me, I think the more of my face I can cover, the better.
I think it's especially good for ugly people.
I don't think it would be good for Johnny, though, because I think part of his charm is that baby face.
Yeah, exactly.
And Johnny can't grow, unfortunately. I mean, that's one of the things about Johnny. Remember that time he tried to grow a mustache for about 3 months and no one noticed?
I'm trying still, man.
Oh,
Are you serious? How many years has it been?
It's been 25 years,
Yeah, he's trying. It's so sad. I thought you got rid of that thing. It's so great. It's like, yeah, I'm getting ready for Movember. I'm like, you are? It doesn't look like it.
Oh, it's so funny. Do you pay attention to the types of things you throw in your trash can? Like, you know how there's some things you're not supposed to throw away, like batteries and stuff?
Yeah, no. That's someone else will sort that out.
Okay, I feel like nobody pays attention to it.
My wife does. Yeah. She has a special drawer for that stuff, and I just take the stuff in the drawer and throw it right in the trash.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Smart.
So this wasn't a local story, but basically somebody put a lithium battery, tossed it in the trash, and then the trash can was taking all the trash away. And then all of a sudden, the lithium battery caught fire, and there was a giant trash fire in the garbage truck.
Well,
and then they had to unload the trash, and then there's just huge pile of trash on fire,
Yeah,
and
same
then the
thing
fire
happened
department
here.
had to come and put it out.
Do you remember last year? A trash truck was driving right down the street of the radio station on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, same thing. They
but
said
I think it happens because of batteries.
it crushed a battery, and the battery lit the truck on fire.
Holy moly!
Yeah. Holy moly! I'm gonna start doing some live trash
Somebody's
truck
filming that.
content. I know you're thinking, man, those two look funny.
And we agree, and so do our parents.
So we need to get some plastic surgery, and the only way we can afford that is if you listen to our full radio show every day live on KROQ or download the podcast.
Yeah, which is all free, so I don't really know how we're making money on that, because we get paid terribly.
Yeah, it's a really bad situation, which is why she's got on no makeup, and I'm wearing a shirt that I found in Lost and Found.
I am wearing makeup.
You are?
Yes.